All right. This is this is Jim Sharkey sent this in. This is Anthony slapping a guy or beating a guy up or whatever. This has caused quite a stir in that fucking gay Dabbleverse community, which I'm disappointed in him that he's even involved in it because it's just such a black hole of like reality's bent and it doesn't exist. Like everything's inverted in that world because it's all people who need serious psychological help and they're not getting it. And then it's a bunch of mentally ill people who are leaning on each other like, I'm right? From the top shows to the bottom. And they all just, it's an echo chamber where they reinforce their opinions on things. It's like, you went to go bully a man and break every comedy club rule there is. And it's just bullying a guy. And you're like, we're winners. And you're like, no, this is like the loseriest thing any grown man can do. Like, this is you should be embarrassed that you did this. But Anthony hit a guy who came up confronting him about his past. Anthony's got, like anybody does, it's so weird to watch people defend his past. I don't expect people to defend my past. I made serious mistakes. I was a big piece of shit, and I'm trying to do better. But like people try to whitewash them. Like Cumia's in his late 60s. He's made a lot of mistakes. He's been convicted of biting and strangling a woman. But it's 10 years ago, and he paid his time, and if he's sorry about it, that's good. It doesn't seem like he's sorry about it, but if he is, that's good. And redemption is a thing that people should be allowed to have. It's not good to strangle and bite women. It's also not good to, that's why we don't date women 40 years younger than us. So you don't get frustrated and angry, and you deal with it in an emotionally immature way. But like, then there's the getting catfished, trying to invite a 14-year-old girl over to your house and buying her gifts on Amazon and, having sex with 17-year-olds. I mean, that's fucked up. You're having sex with a child. A 17-year-old is a child. And anytime someone goes, oh, well, they're legal, that's fucking creepy too. Like having sex with a 17-year-old is having sex with a child, whether you want to admit that or not. Like abusing women, doing all that stuff, it's wrong, it's bad. But if someone is sorry, they should be allowed grace and redemption. So all these people I see like trying to excuse it, don't excuse it. You don't lose anything if you call it out and say that's fucked up. Because what if that person agrees with you and says, yeah, all of those things are fucked up, I shouldn't have done that. Then they're allowed their grace. If they're not sorry, then they're a fucking sociopath. So let's check this out. So there's Brennan making fun of Carl and then spinning his noisemaker. Brennan's the king.
All the greatest hits. Look at Stevie Lou. Biggest fan right here. Who are you? Who's Sue Lightman? A transgender.
Yeah, and he fucked a trans woman. Like, people are allowed to fuck trans people. It doesn't, So this guy comes up to him and says, you're a racist pedophile and you fucked a trans person. Oh, well.
Gender woman. Who are you? Who are you? See, do you get a lighter?
I thought you left New York, you racist piece of shit.
Who are you?
Those people aren't pedophiles.
Who are you? I'm asking who you are.
I am a person that recognizes.
Anthony, walk away. You're a millionaire in his 60s. You've got a heart condition. Walk away from this fucking idiot. When you're this age, you shouldn't be getting angry at a guy. You're a public figure. You shouldn't be getting angry at a guy yelling this shit at you. You should walk away from him and ignore him. You don't need to pay this guy, the dipshit, any mind. The only way this guy wins or gets is if he gets a reaction out of you. He's trying to bait a reaction out of you. The kids call it rage baiting.
Is a scumbag on the streets in New York.
There you go. There you go. Fuck out of my face. There you go. Why don't you take a walk, scumbag?
Look at that.
How about you fuck your mother?
You're lucky I don't press charges.
Yeah.
I mean, that is illegal. You can't do that to people. That is, you grab something off of someone's face and smash it on the ground. That is assault. And now that guy wins. Now that guy, because that's all he wants. He just wants the reaction. You didn't hurt him. You didn't cripple him. You didn't wound him. Now you're a guy in your 60s, angry, pissed off, slamming a guy's glasses on the ground. He probably didn't even break the glasses, which isn't good. So Jim wanted to send that in and get my opinion on it. That's my opinion. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that people let people get to them to that level. And also, if you're doing a thing where you're like there to make fun of a guy and the guy like John and he's there to make fun of you being like full of rage and anger and beating people, you don't then chimp out and rage out and, assault a guy. Like that's not a good look. Shit. Honeybee's photo says, I think Ant was embarrassed by all of it. He should be. You should be embarrassed to even be at something like that. It's so beneath someone of that stature. Jim Sharkey says the CJ dude was being a cunt and antagonizing him, but Ant should have kept his cool. I think that's the perfect analysis of it. I think that's the absolute perfect analysis of it. Honeybee's photo says he was embarrassed by the self-cutting girl stuff. Yeah, I mean, but to pretend it didn't happen when people, because I've seen people get asked about it and they're like, I don't know anything. It's like, yeah, you do. And you know it's fucked up, but you want Cumia to like you, so you can't say anything about it. But it's like, that's kind of like being disrespectful to him. Because in a way, it's like, well, I'm sure he's embarrassed. I'm sure he knows it's wrong. And I'm sure he's very sorry about all the fucked up, weird, creepy shit he's done. So why do you have to, like, I don't understand in general why people feel like they have to defend someone who's not defending themselves. Strange. And stay away from crazy people, Jim Sharkey says, I mean, can you at least fucking wait till they're legal? Still creepy as fuck to me. 09 Canyon says, I see Gino's headband. I didn't really recognize a lot of the people. I was kind of focused on the conflict, I suppose. I wasn't playing Where's Waldo. Stevie Lou also recorded this, but he learned to film action from watching the Blair Witch Project. Oh, no, I like Stevie Lou, but like, was Stevie Lou, was he like the black guy filming a Chuck E. Cheese fight where he was waving the... It's also not a good look for Anthony because doesn't he always call black people like angry and like they're out of control and they jump to violence? Isn't that his big thing? And then he jumped to violence and got angry. And also, goddamn, every time he ends up in the streets of New York City, it ends up being violence somewhere, whether it's a black lady smacking him in the head or whatever. Honeybee's photo says KB was worried that guy might need his glasses. Well, he does need his glasses to see. Matt Barrick says, aside from believing the internet, Opie has become rather normal. Yeah, and if Opie has enough money to retire on and live a good life with his wife and children, nothing wrong with being Opie if you want to be.